Tiffany Stratton retains championship despite injury at WrestleMania 41 inches. WrestleMania 41 just delivered a main event moment that's already echoing across the sports entertainment world. Tiffany Stratton, Glitter Queen, Gymnastics Dynamo, and reigning Women's World Champion, walked into Allegiant Stadium under neon pink spotlights. She walked out still champion, but on one leg, clutching a title belt and an ice pack, surrounded by medical staff, defying every odd in the book. Tonight we break down exactly how Stratton survived a mid-match knee injury, the backstage chaos that followed, what the diagnosis means for the women's division, and why fans are already labeling this the courageous crown moment of WrestleMania 41. Closing square bracket, Saturday, April 5, 2025, Las Vegas, Nevada. Allegiant Stadium shimmered under a desert moon, hosting Night 2 of WrestleMania XLI. Attendance was announced at 76,411, the atmosphere felt twice that. Tiffany Stratton's challenger, former UFC bantamweight contender turned WWE striker, Shayna, submission magician, Baszler, a veteran with bone-breaking precision. Insert crowd SFX swell. Promos had sold the bout as beauty meets brutality. Stratton flaunted her trademark pastel palette. Baszler answered in blackout tape and cold eyes. Bookmakers tilted Baszler as slight favorite, citing her submission arsenal versus Tiffany's ankle-breaking gymnastics spots. 2. Bell to bell. The match timeline. Minute 0 to 3. Stratton opens with dazzling agility, a handspring back elbow, a springboard corkscrew press, scoring early near falls. Baszler weathers, stalking, momentum shift. Minute 4. Baszler catches a cartwheel kick, torques into a heel hook. The champion writhes, crowd gasps. Stratton reaches ropes, first rope break of the night. The injury spot, Stratton ascends the top rope for her signature, prettiest moonsault ever. Mid-rotation Baszler rolls inward. Stratton adjusts mid-air, lands heavy on her right knee. A loud pop. Micked ringside cameras pick it up. She collapses, clutching the joint. Commentators instantly reference a suspected MCL sprain. Medical interruption. Referee Jessica Carr throws up the X. Ringside physician Dr. Chris Amon slides in. Baszler paces, impatience visible. Fans buzz, a mix of shock and sympathy. After 90 agonizing seconds, Stratton insists, "I'm finishing." Grit versus grind. Baszler, sensing vulnerability, zeroes in. Ankle picks, knee stomps, a Kirifuda clutch attempt. Stratton counters with desperate forearms, improvising a one-legged bridge suplex. Loud pop from the crowd. Finish sequence. Baszler reapplies the clutch, but Stratton mule kicks off the turnbuckle, reversing momentum into a stacked pin. 1, 2, Baszler powers out. Minute 16. Stratton, adrenaline surging, hits a one-legged small package driver, a move she'd never executed on TV. She cradles. 1, 2, 3. Bell rings at 16:27. Immediate aftermath. Baszler's face a melange of fury and astonishment. Trainers blanket Stratton with towels and ice. Pyro ignites, yet the champ cannot climb the ropes for her trademark post-win pose. Gorilla position chaos. Back through the tunnel, eyewitnesses described a backstage scene equal parts triumph and triage. Head of Talent Relations Paul, Triple H, Levesque reportedly praised Stratton's grit of a decade-long veteran. Simultaneously, Drive. Amon ordered an immediate MRI at University Medical Center. On-camera interview snippet. Pre-recorded clip. Stratton, voice shaky, yet smiling. The title means everything, but tonight was bigger, proving that sparkle can be steel. Diagnosis update. 1:45 a.m. Pacific. Tiffany Stratton retains title despite brutal injuries at WrestleMania 41. Preliminary imaging WrestleMania 41 was a night to remember. Ligament. A night full of unforgettable moments, irritation, shocking turns, Stratton's and epic battles. Day to day, but perhaps the most jaw-dropping of all, 2 implies Tiffany Stratton, the self-recovery 4 to 6 center of the universe, contingent on walking out still champion, creative repercussions, injury-riddled sources inside the writing room told Fightful Select that contingency survive had Baszler winning if Stratton went down in that ring. And what does this mean for the future of the women's division? Yet her uncertain timetable forces potential rewrites. We're breaking down every bone-crunching second of Tiffany Stratton's unbelievable title defense at WrestleMania 41. Stratton becomes Tiffany Stratton entered WrestleMania history with gold around her waist, title while sustaining an in-match injury, and the confidence of a champion who had steamrolled nearly everyone in her spasm, and Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 36. Stratton had evolved from a flashy newcomer into a legitimate 287 days. Her athleticism, the modern brand, charisma, and unapologetic attitude made her a polarizing televised singles competition since SummerSlam 2024, undeniable all the same. Bianca Belair's 2022 streak, a returning powerhouse, a former champion, a woman with vengeance on her mind, and a grade 2 MCL sprain can destabilize lateral movement. After months off, the exact foundation of Tiffany's gymnastics heavy offense, setting her sights straight, returning on Stratton's title risks compensatory. And when the match was announced for WrestleMania 41, is non-negotiable. The WWE Dave Meltzer were in for something special. The live crowd was 40%. No one could have predicted how brutal this match would get. By the finish, they were 90% the bell team rang, and from the very first lock-up sentiment like nothing else. Mickie James, with her size and strength, women's wrestling was built on tossing Stratton around the ring like Tiffany a rag just doll. Authored a chapter young talent will point ever the strategist. Glamour doesn't negate grit, using her speed to create separation. Time trending worldwide, but the damage started piling up peaking early. At 312,000 a spine-shattering powerbomb onto the apron left, so Stratton clutching her lower back. Simone Biles, moments gymnastics later, guts on full display. Into the steel steps. Heel the sound of flesh meeting metal echoing Vegas through sports books report a 22% in match swing toward Baszler once. Every time she was knocked down, bet payouts she got back estimmated $4.7 million shift, but because she refused to give up. Several tweet screenshots during narration multiple times. But Tiffany used her the championship to escape, counter, and stay alive. Rematch clause around the 12-minute mark. Entitled, the real creative might postpone until Raquel the champ went for her signature Texana bomb. 2, but as no one contenders her leg buckled awkwardly. Rumored for the April 21st you could see it immediately. Featuring Roxanne something Perez, was wrong. Zoe Stark, Tiffany and IYO Scott, clutching her knee, 3, barely able Queen to stand. Of the ring stakes. The referee checked on her. The tournament could crown an interim champion, but Stratton waved him precedent. She wasn't done. Wildcard. Then came the second blow. Raquel hit a top rope big fight and Stratton didn't get her hands title sets a stage for her meteoric the impact ascent. Landed square on her broader ribs. Implications ringside for women's medics sports entertainment. She may have cracked Tiffany's her injury spot underscores and evergreen debate. She kicked out at 2. Should high-risk aerial commentary was stunned on grand stages. The fans, many of whom had argued for height and spectacle, were now on their feet. The women's cheering for her sheer will to continue. Counter that longevity. Tiffany Stratton was battered, to tell year-spanning stories, limping, demands calculated risk management. What followed was one of the gutsiest performances in WrestleMania history. Every move hurt. Every WrestleMania moment like defined by spectacle married to story. Using the Stratton's one-legged victory hitting short strikes into WrestleMania off the second rope even though her leg barely slammed giants. Raquel grew frustrated. Crescendo. She started now making a sparkly superstar. She underestimated Stratton's skill. And then, 10 out of nowhere, call to action. Tiffany hit the prettiest Tiffany's reign just entered legendary but status. Stratton didn't stop. Smash that like. She climbed subscribe again. For more deep dive wrestling and hit coverage. A second moonsault and hit the bell even with her injured breaking updates on her recovery and the road to backlash. The crowd erupted. Tiffany for spending had done the WrestleMania week with us. Tiffany clutched her wherever you were in the wrestling universe. Keep your dreams high flying in your drama kayfabe. Barely able to stand. This is channel her name was visibly swollen. Production labor off mic. But the look in her eyes said it all. Crowd shots, relief, entrance and maybe a bit of slow-mo moonsault attempt. Raquel Baszler submission close sat in the ring, backstage staring at Stratton, and graphic lower thirds. Real-time injury tweet. Dr. Quote.